just turn it on. I turn my sound down. As soon as I came in, it went off again, otherwise. These frequencies have to get theirs on there. I'm sure.
Okay, here we go. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Harold. I'm a funeral service specialist here at Reynolds-Jonkhoff Funeral Home, and I have the great honor to lead today's service. At this time, if you can please just silence your cell phones. I'll give you just a few moments to do that. And today, we're going to really focus on just the wonderful impact that he had on all of you. We're going to laugh a little bit. We're going to shed some tears, and that's totally A-okay, alrighty? All right, so I'm going to read a statement that he, Byron, wrote himself, which was, "Come one, come all, to the memorial for the late, great Byron Pearce. Eulogies limited to 5 minutes. Morning will be at all noon and night." So I'm going to try to keep it a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but I got a few things to say here. Yes, and the deceased will have 15 minutes for rebuttal. So you can talk to the family up here in front to make that happen. So good. Well, I love that. I love being able to hear the laughter, seeing the smiles, because that is what he wanted today. Okay. And speaking of today, we gather to honor and remember Byron Fergus Pearce, a beloved member of the community whose presence brought light and joy to all who knew him. Byron's journey began on August 24th, 1966, and from that very start, he embodied kindness, warmth, and an infectious spirit that touched the hearts of everyone around him. His laughter was like music, and his gentle soul left an incredible mark on our lives. Throughout his time with us, Byron was a beacon of compassion and support for his family and friends. His ability to empathize, to listen without judgment, and to offer words of wisdom and comfort was unparalleled. He had a rare gift for making each person he encountered feel valued, understood, and most importantly, loved. In his professional life, Byron dedicated himself to a noble cause, serving as a driver for special needs students at Dean Transportation. His commitment to his work was a reflection of his deep empathy and unwavering desire to make a positive difference in the lives by others. His impact extended far beyond the bus's routes he traveled, but he also was a source of strength and inspiration to those he served. But Byron's life was not defined solely by work. He found joy in the simple pleasures of life. The whimsy of rubber ducks behind me with the middle finger, the festive spirit of holidays, and the vibrant colors of his beloved Hawaiian shirts he wore. Byron's love for poetry, comedy, and laughter infused every moment with joy, reminding us all to embrace life's beauty and humor. Now, there are a few words that stick out, which are passion, love, family, and commitment. When I spoke with the two early last week, they kept saying that, passion, love, family. So his passion for not only life, but for you all was his gift to you, right? His passion for driving every morning, early morning and afternoon, was a gift to those students. His passion for work was a gift to his coworkers. The love that he had for the Hawaiian shirts, for the rubber ducks, for his family and friends was something that we all can learn. How can we love one another? How can we grow? How can we be like Byron in our next chapter as we move forward, right? Family. He had two families. Work, I should say three. Work, the kiddos, and his wife and his wonderful kids. You all were his family in some way, right? And so when we go home today, let us all be like Byron and take that extra moment to stop everything that we do and hug our loved ones. That 15 seconds of holding one another, to embrace each other, to stop the world around us and remember that everything is okay, right? And commitment. He never gave up. Even though he had a few health scares here and there throughout his life, he never gave up. Woke up at the early dawn, drive over to work, get the bus started. I know there were a couple instances at work that made his days challenging, but he never gave up. And again, what a wonderful teacher he was. How can we all be like Byron? Love one another, forgive, smile, laugh, and most importantly, to be like him, right? Now, as we gather here today to celebrate his life, let us hold on to the memories that we shared, the laughter we enjoyed with one another, and most importantly, the love that we felt with his presence. Though he may no longer be with us in body, his spirit will live on in our hearts forever and through your actions. So let us come together to celebrate a life well lived and to share our cherished memories of Byron, a truly remarkable soul who touched the lives of so many. As I mentioned just a few moments ago, his life was a gift to us. Dedication, not giving up, his passion of love growing, being there for you and for his family. The trust. He trusted what his actions were. You trusted him in some amazing way, right? Family always came first to him. There was a picture that Kay showed me in the arrangement last week, and it was kind of a background like this. It was like the woods that you see, and it was him and Kay walking down together on this beautiful trail. She had a lovely dress on, and he had his shorts on, and I don't know if it was a Hawaiian shirt, but at least a button. It was a Hawaiian shirt, okay. And they're both looking down. But you could see that Kay was expressing her excitement of something that day, and he was taking it in. Letting her voice be shared, her passions be instilled in him. And you could just see that he loved going on walks with her. He loved being outdoors with his family. That was him. That was him. So when you're outside the next time, whether it's spring or in this beautiful cold weather, but when the trees are born once again, take that moment to just be like Byron and take it in. Like Byron, life was a climb. There were some good days and there were bad days. That's what life is. That's the beauty of it. Why am I saying beauty? Because it reminds us, if we're having a rough day, that our true loved ones, or our true friends, are always there. They expressed at times that there were some rough days, and they would just go home and just talk. And he would just sit there and take it in and give advice if need be, but it was that listening. It was that open heartedness, that open mind that he would allow that. So again, as we move forward in our next chapters of life, let us be like Byron and be that individual that can take it in, to take in those memories and to take in the hardships of others, to be that supportive individual. When I was putting this eulogy together, a song comes to mind that I've heard so many of you say today, what a wonderful friend he was. What an incredible husband, an incredible dad, an incredible human being. And that made me think, a song that kind of embodies his personality and his being is James Taylor's You've Got a Friend. So I'm going to step aside and we're just going to close our eyes if you want to and just take in the song of James Taylor as You Got a Friend and let the memories live on.
When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand and nothing is going right, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, babe, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer or fall, now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud now. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will see you again. Winter, spring, summer or fall, yeah. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you. Well, they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh baby, don't you know about winter, spring, summer or fall? Hey, now all you've got to do is call. Lord, I'll be there. Yes, I will. No, you've got a friend. You've got a friend, yeah. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Oh yeah, yeah, you've got a friend.
That song says it all. You've got a friend. When Margaret was telling me during the arrangement, one of the first things that she said is, when I see him again, I'm going to give him the peace of my mind. And just by that moment, I could tell that there was so much love that she had for him and vice versa. She was the boss and always will be the boss, right? Yes. As I mentioned earlier, that he took a chance with everything that he did. He pushed himself to be 100%. He was not afraid of loss. He always took one step after another. In other words, he always was looking forward to the next step. Even though he had his own differences, just like you and me and his family, he always made sure to listen and accept what one had to say. So again, it is now our opportunity to take that step forward and to climb, okay? To climb to be like Byron. I use this as an example, even though it's, scary without him, and it might be difficult. I tie it in by roller coasters, so I'm afraid of roller coasters. I don't like how high they are, I don't like the noise, but my family forces me to get on them. And as we're going up, and I'm hearing the click and I'm looking around and we're going higher and higher, I become very mean. I say things I shouldn't say, and I'm just hoping to get off. I just want to get off this thing. And then we go down and we get through it. What a joy it was at the end. What a joy. Even though I'm shaking and nauseous and everything afterwards, I'm so glad I did it. Why? Because it makes me stronger. I can overcome my fears. And as Byron would say, you will be okay. He is always there with you in your hearts and in your thoughts, okay? I have a poem that I'd like to read, and it's about his job, being a bus driver. And it starts and it says like this. In the early light of morning's rise, beneath the painted, shifting skies, a driver sets forth on the road with passengers, their tales untold. Through streets that wind and avenues wide, the bus moves forward, a steady stride. Each stop a moment, brief and clear, a pause in time, a rendezvous here. With hands upon the wheel they steer, guiding through both far and near. Their passengers, a varied lot, with stories whispered, often sought. Through rain and shine, through wind and snow, the bus driver's journey they'll bravely go. For in their hands a sacred trust to fairy souls both frail and robust. A silent witness to grave and to life's grand play, they navigate each twist and sway. And in their travels they impart a sense of home, a beating heart. So let us honor with respect the bus driver's tireless trek. For in their service they bestow a gift of moment to and fro. In every turn, in every mile, their steadfast presence all the while reminds of the journeys that we share as we move through life with tender care. As we continue to move forward, a reminder just to be you every single day, right? Byron has taught lessons that love and grow, and as I said earlier, it is now our time to be like Byron, to take care of one another, to listen, to forgive, to love, to laugh, and focus on family. As I said, today when you go home, take that extra 15 seconds to stop the world and focus on your loved ones. Hug each other, because at the end of the day, the world begins when family is around you. There's another song that came to mind, and it talks about love. It talks about his personality, the eagerness and the steps and the journeys that are ahead. And it's an Irish folktale song, and it's a song that is "Come Rain or Shine." So let us take a listen to this.
Long road, dark night, nothing but headlights. I'll see some bright lights when I get home to you. Framed in your doorway with your arms open wide, I'll hold you in my arms and fold you inside. And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love if you'll always be mine. Is it someone you're wishing or hoping I'll be? Sometimes I wonder, I can't help myself. Will your love go someplace with somebody else? And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love if you'll always be mine. And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love if you'll always be mine. Sometimes you wonder what I see in you. Just picture the sun on an ocean of blue. Picture that ocean so deep and so wide. Feel the sun on the water and the pull of the tide. And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love if you'll always be mine. And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love if you'll always be mine.
So as I mentioned, as you continue your journey in the next few days, weeks, months, years, let us all be like Byron in our movements and our thoughts. Okay. On behalf of our caring staff here at Reynolds-Jonkhoff Funeral Home, we want to say thank you. Thank you for letting us take care of you and your family, okay? Thank you. At this time, I'd like to remind all of you to safely, or I shouldn't say safely, but you guys can turn your phones back on. And, you know, I'm only 15 minutes over time, so that's not too bad. So, but yes, go for it.
Just gotta take one last ride.